Hey everyone, it's me, Juliet, your Scorpion Goddess, and I am doing your November Tarotscopes. I know I'm about a week late in, but when Spirit calls me to do it, I'm gonna do it. So it is November 8th when I am posting and reading and doing these, and I switched it up and did it by the elements because that's what I was called to do, and the messages were amazing. So make sure you listen to your sun, moon, and rising, and the timestamps are pinned down below. Before you watch though, I ask you to please comment emojis of what your sun, moon, and rising signs are, and I invite you to share how this reading resonates also. And wait, before you go and jump right in, make sure you check out your October Tarotscopes, which are going to be pinned in, or not pinned, but it's going to be tagged, the link in the description box, because let's see which predictions came true and which ones didn't. And in the October Tarotscopes, I break down each individual sign so you can jump right to yours. Okay, here are your November Tarotscopes. Alright, so this is for the fire sign. So if you are an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, this is for you. So as I was shuffling the cards, before they all flew out, I was getting this very strong, fiery, intense burning sensation within like my chest. So we pulled, or I pulled anyways, the Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Cups reversed, Page of Swords reversed, and then we have the Knight of Cups upright, followed with the Moon, the Tower, Nine of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. So what direction do you guys really want to go in this month? November's going to serve a purpose for the fire signs, where you're really trying to figure out what are you going to say no to, where are your passions really at, and which decisions are you going to decide to make based on revelations, truths, and major shakeups happening within your subconscious, playing out into your physical actual life and relationship dynamics that you have. So we have the Ace of Pentacles with the Queen of Cups and Page of Swords reversed. So, and then followed up with the Knight of Cups. So this is really saying that there are relationships that are just like slowly burning and just completely died out. And it is, I don't like to say or tell people when is the time to get in a relationship or not the time, so I'm not going to do that. Spirits tell me, don't do that, shut up. So this is a time where you need to go internally. That's what I'm hearing, because I can't tell you what to do, and the cards cannot tell you what to do. That's what I'm hearing. We can't tell you what to do. Only you can be the person that makes the decision in the end. All we can do is guide you, and the guidance you need to really listen to and follow is coming from within, from your higher self. You need to trust yourself. There's been, I feel like there's been this, there's going to be this shakeup that's really going to change things up, but I'm not seeing it being something to be afraid of. It's something that's going to, it's like there's going to be truths revealed to you from either a partner or family dynamics is coming really strong. You may find some harsh truths that have been kept hush hush for a very long time now. That's going to come out, and it's going to really shake up a lot for you. But I'm, with it following up with the Nine of Cups and the Two of Wands upright after that, is really showing that this shakeup, this wild secret, something coming to the forefront, is going to give you the next, it's going to give you that push that you've been wanting to have. Like, you've been wanting to make the next step. You've been wanting this thing to have, like, you've been wanting to make something happen. You've been wanting to finally have you know, the house or the family or the relationship. Like, why haven't I gotten this thing yet that I've been working towards? Why hasn't it happened yet? This is your chance. I'm seeing more towards the end of the month. I feel like once Sag season really comes around, that's when, like towards like November 21st, 22nd, somewhere towards like the end of November is when you're going to have this kind of like, wow, now I can really move in this direction that I've been like focusing and manifesting and just really having my intentions set towards. I can finally have it happen now. So do not fear the shakeup and the truths and the revelations that are going to come to the forefront. I honestly feel like with the moon and the Tower card, this all has to do with the fact that we are heading into eclipse season. November 19th, we have that full lunar eclipse in the sign of Taurus, which is also in the sign of Uranus. And with these right here, we're having Mars in the sign of Scorpio. So this is, which is going to be opposing the Uranus and the full moon. So this is where this shakeups and this truth and these things are going to come out, these secrets, because under full moons, this is when secrets become revealed. And we're in Scorpio season for the majority, and during this eclipse is going to be in Scorpio season because it's in Taurus, which is its opposite sign. And whenever we have a new moon, it'll be in that zodiac sign of whatever season we're in. And then full moon will be the opposite of whatever sign whatever zodiac sign we're in. So I'm really feeling like this eclipse is going to have such a huge impact, which eclipses already naturally do, where it's going to be in this life-changing event for my fire signs. And I'm hearing, don't fear it. Only thing you can be afraid of is literally just, sorry, my son's home with me, so you'll have to excuse the noises going on in the background. So I just feel like this is going to be something that's really going to shake things up for you, but it's going to give you these like self-realizations, and this is the time to really go inward. I'm hearing inward. You need to go into a hermit mode. You need to go into this place of internalizing and finding what is the purpose, what is the ground foundation of why I'm in these situations that I'm in, this relationship I'm in, the place where I live, the home that I live in, the career that I'm in, the passions that I have. What is the foundation of that? Where can you find that? Because I feel like there's been some things where they have not been so upfront and truthful, and there may be some secrets. So some secrets may come out too, where it had to do with a mother in your life, a mother figure in your life, an aunt, that has to do with possibly a child, and some truths coming out about that. But I just feel like towards the end of November for you guys, you're going to have this place of, now that I've had these truths come out, I can finally branch out and head into a new direction of what I want to do, because we're ending with the 9 of Cups. So it's like whatever you've been focusing, manifesting, wishing, wanting to have happen, you're following up with the 2 of Wands, where you're going to have a choice to make. Which decision are you going to lean towards more? What are you going to say no to? And with these truths that come out, it's going to give you more insight on what just isn't for you. What may have been for you before isn't going to anymore. And this is going to have a huge impact coming up within the next 6 months to come. So November is going to be a very impactful month for you guys. There's a lot of things coming to the forefront, a lot of truths. I just keep getting truths coming. And while we're in Scorpio season, we're going to be focusing on like using our discernment and seeing what just doesn't seem right. What is false? Where are the lies in that? And where can we put in, like, what messages are going to be coming to us, right? What messages are going to be coming to us that have to do with the it can have to do with these shakeups. There's other stuff going on within this month too, but I'm seeing that you need to really tap into what are you passionate about? What can you say yes to, and what do you need to say no to that you just don't have that love for? And I'm seeing that this is going to be something that is going to be a slow build up. It's not going to be something that's going to happen quick, because we have the Page of Swords reversed following up with the Knight of Cups. So this is something that's slowly being built up. And we're heading into winter time, where things are going to become, you know, harvesting, dead, silence, working internally. And once springtime comes around, which is when Aries season will begin, I think that's when these things are going to really start to bloom and fruition for you guys. But right now is a time where you need to do the inner work and look internally and find out why. Why am I doing this? Why am I passionate about this? And saying no to what you're not. Like, it's no November, you know? But that's really what I'm seeing for the month of November for you guys. I'm also seeing some stuff that has to deal with the home. This could have to do with these family dynamics that I was seeing, but I'm seeing that there are going to be some shifts and changes happening within the home. There could be some of you fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, where you're going to be moving. You could be doing some renovating as well, changing things up, because we have this Ace of Pentacles in here playing out, where I'm seeing like this is the chance to begin, have a fresh new start. But how can you have a fresh new start without leaving, you know, things in the past? When these truths come out, it gives you a chance to forgive and move on and move forward. You can't do that when you have all this crap subconsciously in the back of your head. That's what I'm really hearing. There's a lot of shit that's built up over time, subconsciously in the back of your head, where you need to come into this place under this full moon lunar eclipse to forgive and move forward and move on. But it's going to be something that's going to slowly happen with the Knight of Cups. It's going to be a slow process, but you need to trust your discernment and your intuitive self and your intuition. I feel like I'm also hearing, I am hearing that you guys really need to do a lot of like groundwork. There's a lot of grounding that needs to be implemented, because we're being pulled, you guys are being pulled in so many directions, and you're like, where am I supposed to put my attention? You need to say no to a lot of things that keep pulling you or tempting you, or trying to get you to go into this thing or into that thing. You need to say no. If it does not fully get that hot, fiery, burning passion in you, say no to it, because that means it is not part of what you're destined to do. If you do not feel passionate about it, and you guys are fire signs, so you're naturally passionate beings. So if you do not feel passionate about this, say no to it. Do not try and please whatever the thing, person, whatever it is trying to bring to you, because that's going to delay your process even longer. Because when you're saying yes to something that doesn't give you that passionate, fiery feeling, you're doing yourself a disservice, because you're not being 100% authentic to you. That's what I'm hearing. And that's what you need to do. That is what you need to do. You need to go into what are you intuitively... Sorry, my son came in. But what I was saying was what you're manifesting, what you're creating. See how he has the world in his hands? You guys literally have the world in your hands. The decision is yours. You get to decide. You get to choose. Do I want to live up to my highest potential, my greatest fulfillments, my wishes, my manifestations, what I really desire and love in life? Yes. The answer is literally yes. You can, and it is so extremely possible. I think November is going to be great, but there's going to be some internal challenges that's going to be going on for you guys. But if you trust within yourself enough, because that's what you need to do, is find this inner trust. If you have that, enough of that, and you go internally and really use your internal guidance, you're going to have something bloom and blossom into something amazing. I hope this reading resonated for you Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Risings. Please comment down below how it did, how November's going for you. I'll catch you guys next month. Hi Earth signs. So if you're a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, this is your November Tarotscope. So as I was shuffling the cards, what came out was we have the Three of Swords, Six of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Wands, the Fool, Page of Wands, 10 of Wands, ending with the Queen of Pentacles. So right away what I was picking up on was for the month of November for my earth signs is, am I giving too much of myself away? Have I been doing too much for other people? Am I giving too much away? Is my heart in the right place just because it was once for you, or your heart was in the right place and this is something you wanted to do previously? I'm feeling that for November is where you're kind of stretching yourself too thin. And something that you really loved and cared about is now in this place of, I think I'm overdoing it. And I think I'm in this place of, I'm kind of putting up this front, like fake it till you make it kind of thing, but you're doing it to yourself. And there's a disservice to yourself that's being done. And this may be because you may feel driven by money, or something that was promised to you that was supposed to come in, is where this defeating kind of feeling is coming in. I was told I was going to get this money, or I was told I was going to get this home, or I was told I was something like that, some type of thing that you value that's physical, which makes total sense for, I mean, for Taurus and Virgo and Capricorn, because you guys are earth signs. You need, what can I physically grab onto and put value into? And I feel like you were given this false hope. Somebody, I'm feeling like in the month of November, you're coming to this hardcore truth of, I was told I was going to be given something, or I was going to get something, and feeling disappointed because things didn't play out the way you had hoped originally, or you were told originally. This can be different, varying, because again, this is for all three signs. So take how this resonates for you. But I'm seeing that in the month of November, towards the middle, end of the month, there's going to be this fresh start, this fresh beginning that's going to really come in for you. Oops. Because we have the Eight of Wands with the Fool card. So I'm seeing that this is really, this probably has a lot to do with the fact that we're having a full moon lunar eclipse happening in the sign of Taurus on November 19th. So Taurus sun and risings are going to be heavily impacted by this. And what I do want to say is, this is probably bringing in truths and revelations of, I mean, we have the Wheel of Fortune with the Eight of Wands and the Fool, right, one coming in after another. And this could be literally things wrapping up, like saying goodbye to whatever the hell this whole situation is right here. Like, this is something that's just coming to an end. This is coming to an end, this whole thing right here, where you were told you were going to be given something. You put your heart on the line. You put yourself on the line. You put something out on the line, and you were told that you were going to be given something, and you were hopeful, you were wishful. You're like, finally, something's coming my way. Something's coming full circle. And to the end, this is getting wrapped up. This is going to be something that's done. Say goodbye to. This could be even a relationship that you put a lot of value into. This is the end of something, and it's going to come in quick. There's going to be, I'm hearing truths coming in that are just very fast and quick. I was getting the same similar words with the fire signs, where it's like truths, revelation, stuff like that coming out. And so that's why I'm pinpointing this to time frame as the lunar eclipse time frame place of around November 19th, where these things are going to be coming out naturally, because it's what lunar eclipses do. So with these three, I'm seeing that we're ending something and having to start fresh and brand new. So this could be a divorce. This could be any kind of relationship. Something that you're just like, I'm quick, I'm done, I've had it, I've been told this so many times, and I'm ready to just dead it and start over. Like, I've had it. And it's not even something, when this happens, where you're gonna be like dreading and depressed. I don't see that. I see in the beginning of the month being put up for false hope. That's what I see. And then you pretty much putting in that, I'm not going back to this place again. I'm not doing this crap again. That's it. So what kind of fresh new beginnings and ventures can we have? We have the Fool with the Page of Wands. So this can be a new project. This could be a new job. This could be a new career. This is something new and passionate that you're ready to bring in. This could be dreams that are actually coming to reality where you can actually put the work in going towards this. And we have the Ten of Wands. So just be wary of getting a little bit too caught up where you end up stretching yourself thin again, which I was getting in the beginning of the month. We want to avoid when we have this fresh new beginning that comes in quick. We do not want to stretch ourselves so thin where we get overwhelmed again, where we get into this place of, this is too much, I can't do this. So just be wary that this is something that can happen towards the end of the month where you're excited, you have this new venture to go on, and then you get bombarded with, oh my God, I didn't know this was going to come into this and this as well. If it's something that you feel very passionate about, it's a big yes, go for it, definitely. It's going to, I mean, this is the Queen of Pentacles. This is your guys' card, and this is happening towards the end of the month, I'm hearing, with the Queen of Pentacles. Really just tapping into that divine, feminine Queen of Pentacles energy. Bringing life into whatever it is. I feel like this is going to be an important month. November is going to be where you guys start to really ground yourselves and root yourselves in yourself. I feel like this is going to be an internal time, but where you're finding your power. There's been possibly some fears or abandonments that have happened, and you're going to use this month of November where you've had these troubles, these issues, these lies, these relationships that left you feeling so heartbroken, where you're going to come back and use that as your power and own it. That's what I'm seeing for November for you guys. You're going to use this this thing that has happened to you within your life, and you're going to come back and use that as your power and transform it into something completely different. Transform it into something new. And that's where this Fool card is coming in with the Queen of Pentacles. Transforming something and bring it into something amazing and new, and something you can actually bring to value. Something that may have been twisted and kind of, I guess, like something that may have felt like your world had been flipped upside down and things were not fair and didn't work out for you. You're going to be flipping that back around and using it to your advantage, giving it life. This is perfect during November for Scorpio season, because you're using the energy, because we're under the same planets with the Sun and Mars and Mercury being in the sign of Scorpio. We're using, or you guys are using, this energy to transform and use that and take your power back, because you're not about to be a victim of something. You're going to flip it and use it for yourself. I just keep hearing, like, you're going to take your power back, and you're really going to see that happening towards the end of November. That's what I'm seeing. And that has probably a lot to do with the fact that we have this lunar eclipse in the sign of Taurus. So if this reading resonated with you for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, please make sure you comment down below, and I'll catch you guys next month. Hello, air sign. So if you are a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, this is your November Tarotscope. Let's jump right in. So I pulled for you guys the Page of Cups, Ten of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Five of Pentacles, and the Emperor. So what I was really picking up on was I was just getting this kind of a light sensation within the solar plexus area. So I feel like this month of November for you guys is really going to be focusing on your confidence. I'm also hearing like creations. Your creative skills are coming out. New studies being learned. I'm tapping in a lot with some kind of like rediscovery of something that was once something you had an interest in or some kind of passion towards in the past, but never really did anything about it. And this is going to be resurfacing throughout the month of November with little like Easter eggs that are going to be dropping in. I'm hearing Easter eggs that are going to be dropping in that have to relate to this particular situation. Now, take that as you may. This is a general reading for all the air signs. So this is going to resonate individually, differently for everyone. But with the Page of Cups, with the Ten of Wands and the Six of Pentacles, I'm seeing just as like this breath of fresh air, being excited about something and trying to not overdo yourself, and you're trying to find this perfect balance and bring that into something. But you're being guided with the Knight of Cups to not just jump all right in. You need to move slowly. You could be doing a lot of more intuitive communicating. That's what I'm hearing. You're doing more intuitive communicating this month. There is a lot of writing coming in. You're doing a lot more writing down from divine messages coming in, which is very potent for you guys this month. You're having these, that's what the Easter eggs are. You're getting these Easter egg like gems of like seeing angel numbers or hearing things, your ears ringing, getting these weird sensations in your body, but connecting it to a spiritual thing. And you guys are really tapping into this the depth and some spiritual meaning to it. You're not putting it into some kind of logical meaning. You're not doing that. Not in the sense that you typically would. I'm saying like you're really just tapping into your intuitive, your intuition. And this is something that you used to trust more in the past. This could be from your childhood, years ago, whatever. But you're really, really, really listening to it now. That's what those, oh, yeah. And so we have the Three of Pentacles with the Nine of Swords, Five of Pentacles, and the Emperor. And this is just a common theme for everyone that I've been doing as I've been doing the elements. We have a lunar eclipse in the sign of Taurus on November 19th. That's towards the end of the month before we get into Sag season. So for the majority, we're in Scorpio season. And this is where these intuitive tapping into your detective and intuition skills that you have, because we're under the influence of Scorpio energy. We're all under the same planets doing the same stuff. They just kind of impact us differently, but they have same common themes. So that's why you're really paying attention to these Easter egg intuitive things that are coming in. Truths being revealed to you guys this month too. There's going to be messages delivered. I'm feeling these are more, instead of someone like telling you something, these are messages coming in from like your angels, your ancestors, the divine, your highest self. And you're using your discernment and you're listening to it. You're being divinely guided this month to go into a direction that it has a spiritual purpose. It has a spiritual meaning. That's what November's doing for you guys. There's going to be this shakeup and shift with this lunar eclipse that's happening. This is going to be for everybody. But for you guys, it's going to... I'm seeing there's going to be some anxiety, some stress, some nights where you're not going to get a lot of sleep. There could be dreams that are coming in that are just going to be somewhat upsetting. And this is going to be happening around the lunar eclipse. That's what I'm hearing. It's going to be happening during the lunar eclipse. And the fact that we're dealing with Pentacles, Pentacles is an earth sign, and the lunar eclipse is going to be in a fixed earth sign of Taurus. So this is also going to be, when it happens, conjunct with the sign, with Uranus, the planet Uranus in the sign of Taurus, bringing up changes. And so eclipses are about major shifts and changes, and fives in numerology are all about shifts and changes. So this can be a physical shift and change that takes place within your guys' life, where it's causing you this sleepless nights, anxiety, stress. But we have the Emperor coming in, and he's ruled by the number 4, which has to do with your root, your foundation, your home. And this is saying these shifts, these revelations, these changes happening and coming in around this time for you guys, it's not supposed to be something scary. But when we're in a place of change and something that we just do not understand is happening, these are what can manifest into what we do. But the Emperor's coming in, and he's literally saying, like, to be grounded, to stay in place. I'm really hearing as well for a lot of my air signs is tapping into the power of the masculine divine, or even listening to messages that could be coming in from a father figure, or just a very strong masculine energy. So this could be from a woman or a man who just really brings in this strong masculine energy. I'm hearing for you guys that this Emperor energy is more of a spiritual thing. So this could be somebody that had passed away that is sending you messages and connecting with you and letting you know that you are safe, you're in your foundation, you're locked in, you're solid. But these shakeups that are going to be happening around this time is going to be rooted within your home dynamic, where some things need to change that you have in your home. Some things have to change. Some things you need to let go of. Some things just don't belong in this place anymore. This doesn't just have to be your home. This could be something like a home away from home. This could be a passion of yours, because Aries is ruled by Mars, which is all about passion. So this could be something that you're very passionate and driven by as well, where you're going to see some things that are like, is this the right place? Is this the right dynamic? What things need to be shifted and moved around? That's what I'm getting. But again, I'm getting there's this strong, like, there's this spiritual connection. So I feel like a lot of you air signs are going to be getting like your head in the clouds and stuck, not stuck, but going more inward. There's a lot of internal things going on with you guys that's happening. There's a lot of stuff going on with the mind, and you're going to be connecting a lot more to where we have the 3 of Pentacles. You're going to be connecting more with like-minded people. You could be dealing more with connecting with other air signs that, you know, maybe you don't have a lot of air people in your life, and during the month of November, you're going to be getting more connected with them, because there's this place of, that I'm really picking up on, is just like, there's just a spiritual uplifting, the spiritual upgrade, the spiritual thing coming in. And I think that's where we need to, or you guys need to connect with your solar plexus and find what that means for you during this month of November. So if this reading resonated, please comment down below, and I'll catch you guys next month. Hey, water signs, so if you are a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, this is your November Tarotscope. So as I was shuffling the cards, I was getting this like strong sensation within the roots and sacral chakra area, which is perfect because we're in Scorpio season, and Scorpio is ruled by the reproductive organs. And I'm feeling that for all water signs, we're getting a, let's say, like, strong sexual, spiritual urges and being driven in this kind of area in the lives for water signs. So the cards that flew out, Ace of Cups, which was the first card that came out, which is perfect because Cups is water ruled, water, intuition, and this is literally for the element of water. So this is perfect for us. And then I got the Six of Swords with the Chariot right after that. And then the Star card, 3 of Pentacles, the Devil, the Hanged Man, ending in the 7 of Cups. So, my water signs, it looks like we're heading in this new direction, literally. Some of us may be physically moving. Some of us may be leaving jobs, relationships in the month of November to move into something new. I feel like a lot of us are coming into this deep, profound, spiritual, emotional awakening where we're leaving a lot of people in the dust and behind because we're ready for something new. But this is something like, because we have the Chariot following up with the Star card right here, I just really feel like this is something that was divinely set for us. So with the Ace of Cups, Six of Swords, and the Chariot and the Star card, I'm obsessed with these top 4 cards right now because this is just so transformative and in such a great way. Like, so much transformation and love and abundance and intuition is really coming from this place of rediscovering why we're doing what we're doing. I feel like my water signs, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, have been feeling in a place of stagnation and kind of lost hope in a way, and this month of November is bringing that back to life and bringing back in the why, not how, but the why. And that's such a big thing for us. Like, that's such a, if you're watching this and you're not a water sign, you're just not gonna get how. Can't even put into words, but that's how strong this feeling is. Can't even put it into words. Wow. And I feel like there's going to be a risk and a chance that's going to be taken with this Chariot card. So if you're in a place where you can afford, and when I say afford, this could be with money or this could be with anything. If you can afford to take this risk, then do it. But if you are not in a place where you could afford to make this risk, you're being forewarned to not take that chance. But if you're in a place, again, where you can't afford to do this, do it. And then we're following up with the Three of Pentacles, the Devil, the Hanged Man, and the Seven of Cups. So with the Three of Pentacles, I see there's going to be a lot more collaborating. Again, I was getting this. Some of us are really going to actually be physically moving. You could be leaving a house. You could be leaving a job and coming into a new place. I think a lot of you are going to be quitting your jobs or just moving into a promotion or coming into something new that just really benefits you better. And this is the right step to take. So if you were trying to question, like, should I leave this relationship? Should I leave this job? Should I move out of this house? You're coming into a place of collaborating and finding something new that's actually good for you. And this was the right thing to do. So that comes back into, it could have to do with this risk that you may be taking, or this could be something completely different. And then with the Devil and the Hanged Man, I'm seeing this more as, this message is for all water signs, but because the Hanged Man is ruled by Pisces, I feel that this could be more towards Pisces or major Pisces placements within your chart, wherever that is. You could possibly being forewarned to possibly relapse or come back into addictions or creating a new kind of addiction, but that's not just for Pisces. This is for all the water signs, but I'm seeing that we could fall into this place of getting locked and stuck in our own imprisonment, or in being in that place. We may be afraid to change, but with the Hanged Man, it's showing us that we are going to be forced to shift and change regardless of what we believe with this mental imprisonment that we may be dealing with. And we are going to be coming into eclipse season, which shakes up and brings in major shifts and changes. and it's going to be in the sign of Taurus, which is going to be conjunct with Uranus in the sign of Taurus, which also brings and shakes up things big time. So I'm seeing this as, if you're coming into this place of overindulging and obsessing into something, whether this is, you know, this can even be a relationship. Some of us may be becoming codependent at some point in November, and we're going to have this realization with the Hanged Man showing us, like, you've been so codependent, you need to, like, stop. And you have the power to do it. You do. But I'm still going back with the devil. There's going to be this back and forth. Do I have the willpower to stop this? And then the Hanged Man saying, you do. And because we're heading in more towards the winter, it's easier for us to fall into this place of depression and feeling stuck. But remember, in the beginning of the month, we're having this like brand new fresh thing. But, you know, every day is a new day. Everything is different, you know. So this is going to have to deal with the perspective that you place in this. And then we're following up with the Seven of Cups. And what really stands out is the cup in the middle at the top with the sheet and the red over. And this is saying, like, you can have it all, but what direction do you want to go in? Well, my camera went like really slow for a second. But this really depends on what direction do you want to go in. The Devil card doesn't always have to be something negative. You know, we can obsess over something, or we can just be really like, this is what I love and I want to indulge in this because I deserve it and this is what's best for me and it feeds my soul. It doesn't always have to be something negative. So these two together can be negative, or you can flip it, because we're going to be heading into Sag season and Sagittarius is very optimistic. So these two together could be giving us this, in a way, not obsessive in like a bad way, but obsessive in this way that's healthy for us, with something that we love and that we're passionate about. But we need to really like shift how we view things and that perspective, and make sure that we're not doing it in an unhealthy way where we're obsessing, where we're completely neglecting our families, our friends, ourselves. So just be aware of that. That is the only, like, I don't know. I don't want to say it's the only kind of bad thing, I guess, that's coming in. But you are in charge of yourself. You decide. You have the power. And being water signs, we're naturally very intuitive, and we're going to know what it, like, we're going to use our discernment to make this decision. And we have the Star card. So this is great. This Star card is great. But we need to use our discernment, and we need to trust in that and ride that out. And with the Chariot, this is Cancer ruled, so for my Cancers, you know, I feel like for a lot of the Cancers in here, this risk is going to be more towards you guys. But you don't have to be a Cancer, because this is for all the water signs. But that risk is really going to have something to do with the major Cancer placements more, possibly, than the other ones. But this is for all of my water signs. If this reading resonated, please comment down below. And I'll catch you guys next month.